former things of old.
For I am
For
God.
I am God,
And there is
and
none
there is
else.
none else.
I am God.
I am God,
And there is none
and
like
there
me.
is none like me.
Declaring
Declaring the end.
from the beginning.
Now, God have already declared the end from the beginning. It's all settled. He said, my word is forever settled. God has his plan. He's already planned it. He's chosen. Now, it's left up to us to get into God's plan. God's not going to change his plan for us and get over here with us. That's what we want him to do. We want him to accept our way. But Lord, but Lord, what about this? We don't have but a few days left. That's something we haven't gotten into our minds yet. Jesus is getting ready to come. Now you can plan for a rainy day if you want to. And maybe you will live to see that rainy day. But let's face it, this is 1992, just West to say. And it is sooner for the Lord to come than when you first believed it. All right, read.
Declaring the end from the beginning, and from the ancient times, the things that are not yet done, saying, my counsel shall stand.
Now, to abide in him, you've got to get in his counsel. Not in Rosemary's counsel. Not in Robert's, not in even yours, but to get in God's counsel. How long have it been since you told the Lord to wait? Some people put school before God. Some people put marrying before God. Some people even have the nerve to say, just wait till I get this divorce. Because I know that you're a God that don't like that. So you wait till I get it, and then I'm going to get in. We have anything. We just put anything before God. I wish I could break it down. It just takes too long. Some people want to have a baby. They'll put that before God. We put anything before. And not realizing that God have already said, my counsel shall stand. What you're planning to do, you appoint, but God disappoints. You plan, but God tears up your plan. I thought about this rich man. I saw that yacht. Maxwell people. I said, my goodness, that boat was big as some of the cruise boats that we get on. That was just his little play toy. A billionaire had great plans, but death came in. You know what I'm talking about? Lord, help me today. You can't set your plans up before God. You that's here that don't have God ought to be trying to get him. That should be your top priority. To get a hold of God. We were born for this. We can't make it. We can't see our way without him. We can't make it without him. God didn't bring you into the world for what you want or for what Louise wants. You're here. You know what Jesus said? For this cause.
Yeah, talk to me.
He knew exactly what his Father wanted. He said, for this cause came I into the world. Said, I come for this cause. Now, every one of us have a reason to be here. You ought to say, for this cause came I into the world. But you got to know why. You haven't even sought to know. have a calling on you, but you don't know where to go. Have something to do, but you don't know what to do. That should be your top priority. You can't abide in God doing your own thing.
All right.
They got a song out not too long ago said, you can't tell me how to do my thing. Said, I get my orders and direction from the Lord. Lord have mercy. If you notice him here now, read that again.
My counsel shall stand.
God said, my counsel
Uh-huh.
shall stand. Say it to somebody. His counsel shall stand. He didn't say maybe. He didn't say if you don't do it, then that's going to stop me. You have a part in this, but it's never up to you to find it.
All right.
He said, my counsel shall stand.
Uh-huh.
Lord, read.
And I will do all my pleasure.
Now God said, what?
And I will do all my pleasure.
Oh, that's what he said. He said, and I will. Those are positive terms. Do all of my pleasure. Now I made his plans my plans. I made his pleasure my pleasure. So my priority is, Lord, what is it? What part do I play in this? I'm a witness. I can tell anybody here to seek ye first the kingdom of God. And when he said, and all these things shall be added, I'm a witness to that. Lord, help me to preach. God's going to do his will regardless. How did we get into this and think that what we have to do should be the top priority? Christmas is coming. And I'm going to get you a present, and I'm going to get somebody this and that. And I plan for that. We get an extra job to make sure nothing gets in the way of that. We got our priorities off. Lord, I wish I could hit each one of you. You have it all, Sonny. Only what you do for Christ. You heard that song. Only what you do for Christ will last. How long will you sit down and be idle and do nothing? What are you waiting on? Lord, help me. I don't care. I'm asking y'all a question. How long you going to sit down there and twiddle your fingers and think that you got a long time? When God spoke, he spoke with authority. You can't change what he says. You was born for a reason. You came into the world for a reason. Do you know, Lord have mercy, why you're here? God already have set it in motion. It's already going to come to pass. We got to get our priorities first. We're so concerned about the material things. We're so concerned about our businesses. We're so concerned about things that we have to do and what we have to accomplish here in this world. And Jesus is getting ready to come back. And we're getting ready to get out of here. And we're so concerned about these natural things. Somebody saying, I'm going to get saved, I'm too young. going to do? What are we going to tell God? God has already showed us that he's already counseled. He's already swore by himself. There was none no greater to swear by. He already said that the latter house will be greater than the former. We got a job to do. We've got a charge to keep. We've got a God to glorify. Lord, when God gave us a revelation, he gave it to us for something. He said, I'm going to gather my people together. Lord have mercy. I had my priorities straight. I don't know what you're looking for. But I was looking for God to move for us. You understand? I don't know what your ideas are. Pine clothes. Get me some. Pine furniture. Get me some. I didn't seek none of that. You just want to face it. I didn't go looking for it, Joe. I got on my knees. And I sought the Lord. And I found out what the Lord wanted me to do. I'm going to make this plain if it costs my life. I found out what God had for me. And as I found out what he wanted me to do, I put that top. That was the most important thing. I had to work to feed my children. I had to do other things, but that was all second. You know it was, Esther. I used to go to your mother's house, and I listened to what Mom had to say. And Mom was telling me, put God first. I hearkened to what Mom was saying. And I made up my mind, I'm going to put him first in my life. And I don't care what comes against me. I wasn't so popular in the world, and I wasn't popular in the church. But I put God before all of it. I said, for God, I'll live, and for God, I'll die. I'm going to wait on him. And I didn't have but one dress sometimes. I'd wash it in the morning and preach somewhere and go home and wash it out at night. That didn't matter to me so much because I had a charge to keep. I heard God say to me, said, if you work for me, said, I'll bless you. Said, I'll bless you coming in, and I'll bless you going out. Said, and my blessings shall overtake you. I didn't pay much attention to the blessings.